Hey everybody, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, I have an exciting announcement, and the announcement is that I am pregnant. I'm due in May, May 7th exactly. Yeah, so if you've been following me for really long, it might be funny to you, but if you're just coming across this video searching pregnancy related things, then welcome to my channel. I've had this channel for probably 9 years. I think I started it in 2008, and some of those videos obviously were horrible because I did not know what I was doing. So until recently, I've gotten a new really good camera and everything. So if you've watched me from the beginning, this is probably really funny to you that you've seen me for like 9 years. And but anyway, so I'm going to stop talking about that. But oh, also, if you are not interested in pregnancy details or anything pregnancy related, then you don't have to keep watching this. But if you are, then just keep on watching. I'm going to talk about a few things that are, you know, not TMI, but a little bit. I mean, if you're pregnant or you want to be pregnant or whatever, it won't be that weird to you. But if you have no interest in that, then you might not want to keep watching. But so what I'm going to talk about is, I guess, my symptoms from when I found out to till now. And I'm 12 weeks and I guess 1 day. So I found out on August 30th. And the really funny thing is, I did not think that I was pregnant. The background, my husband and I were trying, and it was pretty much almost a year to the day, pretty much, that I got pregnant. So I was getting really sad and worried that it was coming close to a year, and I wasn't due for my period probably for maybe 2 more days, I would say, and I just completely felt like I was gonna get it, and so I was really like sad and irritated. I had no idea that I was pregnant, and I even had some cramps. That was like my only symptom. I had cramps and I was sad, basically. So on the day I took it, which was August 30th, I came home and I was just had dinner, and my husband works late most nights, so I was just by myself, and I completely didn't think that I was, but just for fun, I decided to take a little pregnancy test because I had a bunch lying around just to check every month, basically. And so I just took it completely thinking like I wasn't, just for fun. I just wanted to check because I actually was maybe even going to drink that weekend or whatever. So I just wanted to check, and I had already, like, I had drank a lot of water, so it was like really diluted. But as soon as I took the test, it pretty much came up right away that it was positive. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I just really couldn't believe it because I completely thought I wasn't. So it was really like a really big shock. Like, I never thought I would be that surprised for some reason. I was expecting to feel really different and everything. So if you are feeling like you're just going to get your period, you never know. Another thing that kind of gave it a little bit was kind of weird to me was usually, like, I'll get the usual like boob pain leading up to my period. Like, I'll get that like a few days before, and then as soon as I get my period, it goes away. For this, this time I started getting that kind of feeling the day that I took the test, which would be pretty much the day I would get my period, or, you know, around that time basically. So, excuse me. So it was a little weird because that had never happened, but I just thought, oh well, maybe it's coming later, I guess. So yeah, so anyway, I had no idea, And that's basically how I found out. So I took it just completely for fun and like a joke, I guess, to myself. And it ended up being positive. The one time I completely was just so sure that it wasn't real. So after that, and I think I found out I was around like 4 weeks and 2 days or something, like very early on. And the test that I used was, I don't know if anyone's familiar with these, but there are these like little strip tests. So it looks like this. They're not regular pregnancy tests. So I took this one, and then I took a bunch, and they all were positive. This one in the middle says yes. The one on the bottom has 2 lines. So I definitely was like, okay, they're all positive. And then, so anyway, after that, everything was fine. I didn't have any symptoms yet. And then around, I think, I can't remember now, I should have written this down, but I did have a little bit of spotting, which is super scary, but it was so minor, and it's actually pretty common. But I was really worried, so I went to the doctor around 6 weeks, and they did like an ultrasound, and everything was fine, and we have the little picture and everything. So yeah, everything was fine. And then after that, I think I did have a tiny bit more spotting, and it may have been from the ultrasound, because it's not the ultrasound that they do on the outside, but anyway, so it could have been from that. But it was, after that, like probably a few days, I didn't have any more up until now. So fingers crossed, everything's fine. I am 12 weeks, so I'm pretty close to like the really safe zone. Anyway, so then I haven't had really any symptoms, which is super weird. And I was totally expecting to get horrible symptoms and be sick and have something. But I haven't had really any. The only things I've had is, one time I felt nauseous, like once, and it was pretty early on, and it was just like an English muffin, and I really felt sick from that. Like, I don't know why, I just couldn't eat it. But other than that, I haven't really had any other episode like that, and the only thing is, like, if I think about certain foods, they just really sound not good to me, even if I love them. Right now, though, pretty much everything is starting to sound fine to me now, but before, a lot of things didn't sound good to me. For some reason, like pasta, who knows why, because I love pasta usually. Just certain things randomly, I just didn't want. But otherwise, I was fine, like I could eat, but sometimes when I would eat, I wouldn't want to eat. That was like my only weird thing. And I would get, it's like if I didn't eat right away, I would be super hungry. And then I would feel nauseous. So that was, I mean, it was a weird thing. But anyway, as long as I like eat when I'm hungry, I'm fine. And that's the other thing, I feel so hungry. Like nothing can like make me not hungry. I just will eat like a huge amount or a normal amount or what, it doesn't even matter. And like a second later I'll be starving and I'm like, I just ate dinner and it was like a really substantial amount. So that's kind of annoying, but that's really my only symptom. And this is the only other TMI thing, but constipation, which is really common too. But anyway, those are my only symptoms. Otherwise, like right now, I feel totally normal. And it actually freaks me out sometimes. But then we had another appointment, and it was actually my first prenatal appointment. And it was at 9 weeks, and we did the ultrasound, and it was moving around. The heartbeat was really strong, and you could see it's hard to see in this. You could see the little baby moving around. And it has like, there's the head and the little legs are over there. I know these are always hard to see if you don't know what you're looking at, but yeah, so when I went to this, I was 9 weeks and 1 day exactly. So my next appointment is November 15th, and I will be 15 weeks exactly. So yeah, that's really all I've been feeling. What else? That's really it. But I'm gonna be making, I'm still gonna be doing like my regular beauty videos, but I'm also gonna be doing probably some pregnancy related ones, and I will probably do updates. I don't know if I'm gonna do them weekly because that's kind of a lot, so maybe I'll do, you know, a couple weeks combined, just because sometimes I feel like some of the weeks like nothing happens and they're so similar that there's really nothing to talk about. But I don't know, it could be different later, but so far nothing really has happened. So yeah, so that's really it, and I guess I'll show you my bump. I kind of do have one now that I'm 12 weeks. Suddenly it kind of appeared out of nowhere, so I'll show you that. I'm wearing something kind of tight so you can see, but it's just like this. But I think definitely it kind of has looked a little bit more like an actual little bump. I can't suck my stomach anymore. Like, I'll suck it in right now and you'll see. I can't. This part just will not go in, so I am starting to get a little bump now, so that'll be fun to see. And I'm really making these videos for myself just to look back on. I think it'll be kind of fun to see, you know, how I felt each week and to see myself grow. And yeah, so that's really it. And I'm gonna try and fit in one more Halloween makeup tutorial, hopefully. I think I might do one Thursday. We'll see though. I think I'll do one Thursday. Leave me a comment below if you have any other ideas. I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but nobody has given me any other ideas. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do probably. But if you do have any other cool ideas, let me know below. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.